I recognize the honourable member for Halifax-Chebucto.
Thank you, Speaker. A beloved downtown restaurant, Obladee, may have to close their doors because the landlord is forcing them out with a renoviction. They've put years of love and money into creating a unique space to make their dream a reality, and now they're wrapped up in a court case. I ask the Minister of Service Nova Scotia, when will the government stand up for small businesses and protect them against renovictions?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Service Nova Scotia.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I want to thank the member opposite for the important question. Madam Speaker, yes, in the province of Nova Scotia, Service Nova Scotia as a department and our residential tenancy director doesn't have the authority over commercial leases. So knowing that a lease between a business and the building owner would be a contract, this would fall under contract law. So if there is anything that needs to be finding a resolution through a dispute, would have to go through small claims. Madam Speaker, I'm also aware that there are only 2 jurisdictions that have a commercial tenancy program, and that would be Ontario and British Columbia. But I know that, Madam Speaker, if there are other supports or resources available to the business that the member is mentioning, happy to have that conversation with her. But Madam Speaker, we know that small and medium-sized businesses are at the heart of our economic opportunities for the...
I recognize the Honourable Member for Halifax-Chebucto.
Thank you, Speaker. I would love to see that program here in Nova Scotia. Supports for tenancy, for commercial tenancy is exactly what we need. Because the commercial rents are rising faster here than any other province in the country, and there's a residential rent cap for residents, but not for small businesses that are facing massive rent hikes, and that could mean the end of a business that they've poured their heart and soul in, and that's quite honestly a loss for our communities. Will this government give small businesses a lifeline and put the brakes on commercial rent hikes?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Service Nova Scotia.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and again, thank the member for the important question. And so we recognize the importance of small and medium-sized businesses throughout this entire province, Madam Speaker, and we want to be able to support them in the best possible way. So knowing that Service Nova Scotia as a department, we do not have a commercial residential tenancy program at this point in time, and that there are 2 jurisdictions that do. But Madam Speaker, and I say that small and medium-sized businesses are at the heart of our province. Madam Speaker, I think about the Nova Scotia Loyal program that we invested in and making sure that businesses have tools and the awareness and the opportunity to showcase what they can offer. And Madam Speaker, I know that the minister next to me for growth and development could go on about the program, but we know how important small and medium-sized businesses are, Madam Speaker, and we'll continue to invest in them in the best possible way.